we get our horns up for Klaus Green Peterson coming back in with a band called Illdisposed. And I've heard that name before, and I may or may not have heard a couple of tunes before, but we're going to check out a song called Near the Gates. And it's from an album called There's Something Rotten in the State of Denmark. So these guys are going to be from Denmark. That's from 1997. That's that album right there, Near the Gates. It's the song. We learn about this band for Klaus, and then we listen to that song. Sound good? Let's go then. Let's rock it. Illdisposed. They got 65,400 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. Do you know them? Let's go. 521,000 plays. In the second slot, I Walk Among the Living. 42,000 plays. For the record, 271,000 plays. Lay Low in the fourth slot. 18,000 plays. With Hate. 242,000 plays. Let's look at... I'm frothing, man. I'm frothing it up today. Let's look into the albums, see what these guys have released. It looks like they've been around a long time, because 1993, 4 depressive seasons. You got 1995, Submit. You got Helvede, that's from Denmark. The album that we're doing here today, 1997, There Is Something Rotten in the State of Denmark. You got Retro, Kokalium, 1-800 Vindication. Burn Me Wicked comes out in 2009-8. These years look all goofed, never mind. To Those Who Walk Behind Us, Sense of Darkness with the Lost Soul on Our Side. Gray Sky Over Black Town, that's cool. Reveal Your Soul for the Dead comes out in 2019. And then in 20 and 24, In Chambers of Sonic Disgust. New record? Indeed it is. June 28th. This thing is weeks old. June 28, 2024, 11 tracks. The album is 44 minutes long. That tells me a lot right there, just in reading that. These guys aren't going to be, I think these guys are going to be the type of band that gets in and out, and they don't beat around the bush with 14-minute tunes. Let's look into related artists for this band. If you like Illdisposed, you say, that stuff was perfect for me. These bands you might be interested in too. Disbelief. Hate Sphere, we know them. Hackneyed. Panzerchrist. Evocation. Lay Down Rotten. Facebreaker. Cantonex. That sounds like some kind of damn product, doesn't it? Cantonex, doesn't that sound like a sinus medication? God Dethroned. One Man Army and the Undead Quartet. Cuts off there. Debauchery and Legion of the Damned. That is the related artist for the band. We look into the bio ever so quickly, and then we get into it, and you've got some guys. And they're standing down there where they shot that movie Saw. And the guy's still laying over there in the corner going, guys, could you get me a key? I don't want to saw my leg off. They're saying, no, we're taking a photo shot for our cool Spotify account. And I say, guys, you're looking good. Say cheese. Since the beginning of the 90s, Illdisposed have been one of the top bands of the Nordic death metal scene and have released 15 albums, not denying their death metal roots. Their brand new offering, Reveal Your Soul for the Dead, that's an older bio then, will meet all expectations. Or is that something that they haven't done yet? However, Illdisposed have also developed their own form of death metal with groovy rhythms, melodic but still hard-hitting riffs, and a massive wall of sound with a unique subwoofer vocal in focus. That all sounds great to me. So now we're going to get down here. Klaus says you got to check it, dude. So we find the album There Is Something Rotten in the State of Denmark, and we find the song. Where's it at? Near the Gates. Where's that? There it is. Track 2. So it's up there. It's not track 1, but it's track 2. This is the Titty Boom Boom Taste Taste. Here we go. Near the Gates. All right, that's interesting. Kind of beat with it. guitars do sound great. It's that newbie. Okay, right, in here. There's a vocal coming to me. Shut up. Something carcassy about this too. Hey. Good God. That's almost got it kind of a down. But still. They're right about the melodic ripping. I like this vocal here. Little scratchier almost. They are indeed getting near dates. This song tells me that. It's not bad at all. It's got a nice mix to it. I can see what they were talking about when they're talking about staying in the death metal thing, but throwing in kind of more groove heavy riffs. So noted stuff. It sounds like the damn devils back here. Firecracker of a song. Great. We're giving them that stopping on a dime. It does take, mathematically, it does take a slice of time to stop it even on a stop it on the dime. That was tasty. That was tasty as I'll get out of here. I clicked that song really quick off, but it was We Lie in the Snow. That could go two ways. That could be a very happy thing or a very sad thing. But that was the next song to pop up there. So they are getting that 10. Stop It on a Dime gets a 10 every time. And I totally understand what they're talking about when they say that they put that groove and more melodical riffs in the form of death metal. Does that make any sense? They said it. Weren't you listening? What say you? Most important part of my videos is where you get in the comments below and tell me all you know about the band. And you and maybe Klaus will get down there and say, "Oh yes, yeah, that's me. Hello, I'm famous here. This is my video." And you can talk about all the ins and outs of Ill Disposed. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, I'm a huge fan of this band. They've been around so long. And what was it like the first time you heard them when you walked into the independent record store? Because they wasn't carrying this in the Kmart's or wherever you're from, the big grocery places. They're not selling this album there. So when you picked it up, what was you thinking? How did you like it? What was the first song you ever heard? All-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs. Have you ever seen these guys live, and who might they have played those shows with? Do you agree or disagree with me? Let's keep the disagreements to yourself, if you don't mind. Or you could say not good, not great. Now you can put them over here, your disagreements, over here now. Don't want it, don't need it, Shane. It was just, it's that heavy stuff. And I like the more kind of hard rock stuff that you do, and I don't like the heavier kind of, you know, grumpy sounding stuff that you do. Don't want it, don't need it, never gonna listen to it again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request and you want to see it on the channel, by God, there's a way to do it. Hit the links. Or put it in the comments. If you put it in the comments, I see it, like it, and we haven't done it, you'll know because I'll hit it with the heart and tell you I'm going to do your request for you. Klaus, there's your thumbs. Ill Disposed.